And we're back to learning Illustrator in a year, day 151. Let me show you the live paint bucket tool. You can find it right here. K is the short key, so if you can't see it, just press K. Double click on it, you're gonna get the menu, which is pretty easy to understand. And there are actually some tips on how to use it, but I'm gonna guide you through it with a very easy example. Let me just confirm here. We'll go over the menu first. It's easy to understand. Most important is paint fills and paint strokes, so you can switch between the fill color and stroke. Make sure that this one is checked, cursor swatch preview, and you can see these swatches as a preview, and the options below are just for the highlighting. So when you hover over areas, how should this be highlighted? So it's simply an appearance adjustment. As I've said, we create a simple example. I use the rectangular grid tool. Now I activate the bucket fill tool. You can see the highlight, it gets reddish. And you can see these little swatches above your cursor now. And you can use the arrow keys to cycle through them. So here's, for example, red, yellow. And then you can see it here as well, yellow. And if you want to use it, just left click, and then I use the right arrow key to go to the next swatch and left click again. In principle, you can also pick your fill color right here. Let's go over the gray tones. So you can do that one by one, and then it's going to detect the area based on the grid in this case. So wherever there are overlaps, wherever you create shapes that are closed, you can use this live paint bucket tool to fill them directly. But keep in mind, once you're done, this is basically one object only, so you cannot drag these rectangles directly out of your grid. If you want that, for some shapes you can just use ungroup all, but in this case we actually have to use expand first. So use expand, confirm the defaults here for fill and stroke, and then ungroup it again. And now we not only have this grid colored, we actually have created all of these little rectangles. So I think it's an easy to use tool, and sometimes it makes sense to use it as it makes recoloring or coloring things in general a little bit quicker and easier to do. Once more, as I've said, you can also do that for the stroke. So if you double click here on the menu and then switch from fill to stroke, and I use the arrow keys again, you can see how I'm now cycling through the stroke color and not the fill anymore. And these are the basics of using the live paint bucket tool in Illustrator. I hope this video was helpful. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you next time.